Alright, hey guys, so with the pre-patch right around the corner in 2 days, July 19th actually, gnome hunters are going to be a thing then, and I decided let me show you where you can get a bunch of the new mechanical pets that only gnomes can get. For now, once Legion hits, all hunters will be able to do it with a new profession. I believe it's called, let me look it up. It is called the Mecha Bond Imprint Matrix. So you can get that with engineering. I believe gnomes and maybe goblins get it right away, but that is not entirely sure. But anyway, let's just go ahead and get right in on this. The first pet you can get is Techton, a mechanical sheep. You have to make sure if you're a beast mastery or marksman, you go into your talents, you pick up a binding shot at level 75, so it doesn't seem like you'll be able to get this guy till 75 unless you have someone come up here, fly you up. Oh. Yo, Tyrone, cut that out. Cut that out. Move on to the next one. Okay, so as I was saying, for marksman and beast mastery, you're going to have to take binding shot or have someone fly you up here and stun them. I don't know if that works entirely, haven't tested that, but you have to have some kind of CC because as soon as Techton here reaches you, and he will reach you before you can completely tame him, he's gonna explode and kind of just die. So you have to stun him. Also, if you're survival, you have to take the freezing trap since, well, marksman and beastmaster don't have the traps anymore. So that's how you get Techton here, and we will go on to the next one real quick. Since I'm awful and suck at this, I forgot to tell you guys that the where you get Techton, the mechanical sheep, is right up here in the very top of Elwyn Forest. You can see Stormwind, you can see that from behind the keep. It's up here by the waterfalls. So that's where you get him. Alright, next we're going to be showing you guys how to get good old Friender right here, one of the first mechanical dogs. So there are 3 puzzles, one on each side. All you have to do is get all the lights to appear red. When you click them, all of them in that area become red. So, how do we do this? No, it's trial and error. I know there's a pattern to it, but it's just, I don't know what the exact pattern is. But yeah, once you get him, once we get all this done, we will be right back showing you how to tame Friender. Okay, once you have all the buttons lit up, he starts running around like this, and where's our feign death here? We're gonna have to do that because he will one-shot you. So, what you want to do, you can't trap him, so you have to pop aspect of the turtle, and then start taming him. Aspect of the turtle just takes away all damage from you, and I lagged there. Okay, that's always fun. Well, somehow it actually counted as me taming him. So I'm not gonna deny it. I'm not gonna question it. That's how you get him. Good old Friender there, and he's pretty cool looking. All right, so the second pet in Nomergon that we're going to get requires you to get a prismatic punch card, which first you have to get the yellow one by going to the clean zone and having these grime encrusted objects cleaned, and you just hope for the yellow punch card. So that's the first part. The second part is we go right down here to the dormitory. We go to the matrix punch graph 3005B, and we acquire a higher level access card. So now we have our blue access card here. And now we go to the next part. Okay, so here we are at the next part, which is we need to kill the Executioner 6000. And hopefully he will drop a one-handed weapon that we need to complete this. If he doesn't, we're It's time to reset it. And he didn't. So we have to run back through here again. We can go ahead and get our punch card upgraded again to a red punch card, but now we're going to have to run back through. Okay, so now that we got the item we want, Electrocutioner's Leg. Okay, so we finally made it to the engineer's lab. So now the Matrix Punchograph D is what we need to acquire our prismatic punch card. So now we go all the way back to the dormitory. Okay, so once we're in the dormitory, go up right up here to the Matrix Punchograph E. And since we have our prismatic one, we can activate this. Alright, so since he has that buff, cannot be tamed until electrocuted, that's why we needed this. We have to hit him. I don't believe he hits like all the others. Yeah. So we just have to wait till the nature damage on it procs. Like that. Okay. Now that it's procced, we can tame him. And there we go. Now we have our purple pinkish little Mecha Strider. Okay, so for the mechanical rabbits, as far as I'm aware, there are only two ways to get one. One way is just to be a gnome. Because gnomes start with a mechanical rabbit since they're starting pets. The other way is, what I've heard, it's supposed to be right here in New Tinkertown where the gnomes start off, right to the south of the building. But I don't know. I don't know how reliable that is. I've sat here for like over an hour earlier today, and I haven't seen it. So I decided I'd come back, and if I find it later, I will update it. But from what I've heard, it's apparently only like a 5-minute respawn time. So I don't know. Maybe they're cutting it off till live, because that'll only be like 2 days. I don't know. But it is supposedly supposed to be spawning here, around this area. It scales to your level, and it doesn't hit very hard, so you can just go up and hit tame on it. Okay, our next place is going to be the Wing Cavern in Loch Modan, which is down here in the bottom right corner, and we're just going to go through these really quick, because I believe there are actually 3 in here you can get. There's this unpainted one, the Mecha Strider. There's actually a chicken over here you can get. Let me just get that real quick. Chicken. Who doesn't want a pet chicken? Come on. We got it? Yeah, okay. So there we go, we got our chicken. And I believe there is one more. And right up here is going to be our third pet we could capture in Wing Cavern. His name is Optimo. Let's just not shoot him, just tame him. He's only level 18, so not a big deal. He's not one that scales your level. He's a red and bluish color, so it's kind of like an Optimus Prime reference. But yeah, that's the third one you can get in Wing Cavern. Our next pet we're going to be getting requires us to read and follow the directions of how to activate something horrible. So what we have to do is activate the thorium manifold, reroute power to the antimatter storage containers, disable the flux contaminant release, and then calibrate the hydrosync router. And that's all they have to do. So I have no clue what any of that means, but let's start off with the thorium manifold, which is right here. No? There we go, we did that. What else was there? Antimatter storage energizer. So we hit this. Okay, here we go. The flux contaminant release. And then we have to just go and get this last one right over here. The hydrosync router. And someone yells, "It's broken free, run for your lives." It's nuts. Which is a giant mechanical squirrel that I believe will actually one-shot you. So we're going to aspect of the turtle and tame it. And hopefully it doesn't lag and kill me anyway. It did kill me, but like the other, it did give me our pet. So there he is. Okay, so here in Fungal Rock, in the Ungoro crater, we can actually get a pet mechanical gorilla, Amy 2. So, apparently if you get far enough away, might not do a lot of damage, but it does not actually pull. So one of the mobs that you cannot tame until it is weakened to about 30%. So we're going to be here for a moment. We'll cut back when we tame them. Alright, now that it's low enough to tame, we actually have to get a bit closer to tame it. There we go. We can still tame it while we're out of range. It doesn't look like unless you go up to where you're in range of it, it'll actually aggro onto you. And that's your mechanical gorilla. So I believe that is all the pets, or all the pets I can show at least, because I think there are a couple, like maybe you can get the ones, the Iron Juggernaut kind of mechanical scorpions from Siege of Orgrimmar, but I do not actually have a group right now on the beta where I can test that. But that is all the ones you will be able to get from the pre-patch when it goes live on the 19th. So thank you guys for watching, and yeah, let me know if I missed any, because I will definitely make another one. Maybe like a part 2 of this on the live servers when it comes up, because I do actually have a group where I can go and check all the stuff out. So thank you guys for watching, and stay tuned for more.